Perfect. Mechanically, like I said, it works great. It's when we start getting into some of the cosmetic stuff, it's not perfect. Okay. The apron's nice. Not bent, not messed up. It's actually almost perfect condition, that apron. Instruction cards are a little ripped and torn. Looks like they're custom cards, especially the corners. Now the playfield is where we have some issues. So if you're very anal about your playfields, well, actually, you know what? The apron, you can see it's a little bit bent down in there. Just noticing that now. The playfield, I don't want to glare it. I really need a camera with a light on it. This is where we start having a couple little cosmetic issues. So I don't think we need the light for this. I think we're okay. You see right here on her right butt cheek, there's got some wear there. Okay, as we come up, you can see a little spot of wear there. This part doesn't have Mylar on it. Pretty much 90% of the playfield has Mylar on it, not factory Mylar. At least I don't think it is, and I'll tell you why. I'll show you why. Right here, there's someone was trying to screw something and went through. It doesn't concern me too much. There's no screw there now. It's just a hole. Never bothered me. I really didn't notice it until about 6 months after I had the machine. So, but it's there. It's, you know, it's part of the problem. And right here, looks like, let's get the light on that best we can without glaring too much. You can see it looks like somebody might have went through there as well. Hard to see, but it's there. All right, it bears mentioning. That little divot right there. Okay. Again, I didn't notice that right away either, but it bears mentioning because it is there. As far as some other wear spots, you know, there's a little bit of a slight wear here and there. We'll get back to those white spots in a minute. But if we want to go up, around the orbit, you'll see here, right? Shooter lane, top of the shooter lane, and that little stream of wear continues up and around. You can't see behind that plastic. You can kind of see, there we go. You can kind of see it. Well, you can definitely see it. It comes all the way here. That one-way gate. And you have a little wear around the switches. Alright. You can see that, I think. Again, it's very awkward using a phone and a flashlight, but I want to make sure that this is all fully disclosed. Up in here, all right, the Queen's chamber. It's good. You know, you can see in the black, I mean, all over the place, like tiny little, you see how it's little speckles? Tiny speckles where the paint was coming off a little bit. I'm guessing that's before it was Mylar'd. I really don't notice it when I'm playing. Again, if you're a perfectionist, you might, but I never really cared. And we'll go up and down the playfield a little bit so you can see. There we go. I'm hoping my phone has enough memory to do all this. Just another reason, going a little bit too fast there, I think. Another reason why I should probably get a camera, video camera. All right. And if you're interested in this and I missed any part or something doesn't look good or looks, you know, fishy to you, please just let me know. I'll take a nice photo of it and post it if there's any questions. Now the two main issues, in my opinion anyway, on the playfield, we don't need the light for these, you'll see them. Number one, so you can see this seam here, okay? So that's why I'm guessing this was not factory Mylar. And as a matter of fact, I'm pretty positive it wasn't factory Mylar. You can see this seam up the center of the playfield. Your finger doesn't catch on it, but so I don't even know if you can call it a seam, but it's there. It goes all the way up here. And it kind of disappears after, you know, because there's no No Mylar up here, where, you know, there's Mylar around the pop bumpers, but no Mylar right up just north of these drop targets. So that's one thing that you see. You really don't notice it in the dark, but you see it, you know, nonetheless. The two things that you do see, no matter what, are these spots right here. 1, 2. Now I'm guessing that's right in line with the slings. I'm guessing that's how whoever did this covered up sling wear, and obviously the playfield, it was all bright white, is not bright white after 30-something years. So the white paint obviously is not as aged, and you wind up having these big spots of bright white that are Mylar'd over. This is Mylar'd over, just to be clear. So if you're saying, oh, I can restore it, you really can't, number one, and number two, it's Mylar'd over anyway. So so that's there. Keep that in mind. Okay, and you can kind of feel, that there's wear under there. You could feel that it's kind of a low spot. Another cosmetic issue, or a rather big one, is the back glass. Now, I'm sure BG Resto could make you one, but trying to find a new old stock one or a good used one, I don't know how good you're going to do. Let's get the flashlight up here. Yeah, see? That helps. Top of the glass, all up here, all right? Very good condition. Great, 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 great. It's all good. It's all good. I know you can see the reflection of the window in my film here. But as we get down here, not so good. You can see it's a lot of cracking, a lot of crazing in here. You can see you're missing a spot right here. I'm sure that's visible. All right, and yeah, we'll take the back glass off. Actually, we'll see it from the other side. But that's one of the downfalls of this machine is the back glass isn't great. BG Resto, I believe, makes these or can make you these, or someone had one made by them. But not promising anything. Let's take this off so you can see it. Oh, very careful. Be great, right, if I broke the back glass as I'm filming it. So someone's put packing tape and a piece of electrical tape down here. Wasn't me. That was like it when I got it. But you can see, right, that bottom there. The rest of it is in real nice shape. And again, I'm not a perfectionist, so that really doesn't bother me. If the back glass was totally trashed, that would bother me a lot more, obviously, as it would probably bother you. But, it is what it is. That's where the majority of those lights are down there, so I'm guessing the heat really did a number on it. The score glass, if you will, good shape. It's a piece of red plexi. It's a little scratched, but nothing you could really see. Okay. I have the, well, you know what? What we should have done was we should have looked at the electronics while we were back here. That would have helped. Let's put this down. Pardon me for my horrible video skills. Now back here, right? Whoa. Well, it's not very clean because I just put this together. It was in pieces before I started filming, and I had to put it back together. But these cabinets, it's one thing, is everything's smashed in there. All right, so it's not a joy to work on or work in here, but it's not as bad as some people say. As you can probably tell, it's got two Ultec boards. It's got an Ultec MPU here and an Ultec solenoid driver board here. It came with the original boards, and they were working okay. They started to get flaky, and frankly, I just, again, I'm not a super purist. I didn't feel like dealing with it. I actually gave the original boards to a friend of mine who really, really wanted them and enjoys repairing those. I just sprung for the solenoid driver board. Actually, this solenoid driver board I'd already had, so I just had to buy an MPU for it. So obviously that comes with it. So you're getting brand new solenoid driver and a brand new MPU. The lamp driver board works fine. As you can see, there's some of these connections are original. These are the 0.100 Molex. Some of them are original. A couple of them I went and redid. Not many of them, actually. I redid more of them on my Fathom. My Fathom, I repinned everything. But lamp driver board. There's your auxiliary lamp driver board. Again, all the lights work. Here is your Squawk and Talk, which is fully working. I'll do a nice voice test because everyone loves the Centaur voice. And here's your Say It Again. Now, included with the purchase of the game, I'll give you the